This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
Are some people born lesbian or gay? Well, there's no simple answer to that question, because as I'm sure many of you know, it varies from person to person. There are some theories that stress the biological differences between heterosexual and homosexual adults. It suggests that, people are born with their sexuality already determined. But I'm going to talk about a few things, and I hope that, maybe it gets you thinking. Maybe you're not just dead set on one thought. Okay? Lesbians and gay young people are not failed heterosexuals, and homosexual partners are generally of the same age, which proves wrong the assumptions that young people are turned gay by older people. Many people feel attracted, to people of the same sex and wonder whether this means that they are gay. For some people, these feelings can be intense and alienating, while some people are more comfortable with these feelings, earlier on. Some people who ask themselves the question, am I gay, are attracted primarily to members of the same sex and go on to have gay sexual relationships. And then there are people who are bisexual, meaning they're attracted to both men and women, and, hopefully at different times have relationships with both. Some people are not attracted to anyone and wonder if, that's a sign that they are gay. And it's, only time that will resolve the uncertainties. So people sometimes find that their feelings change over time. Well, I thought, it was back in, the 9th grade. I was like, well, this is just the phase bit, Sooner or later, I'm going to start finding women attractive, and I never did. And as I became more attracted to men, and I still wasn't getting attracted to women, I thought, well, shit, man, you're gay. With time, someone who is gay will realize that not only are they sexually attracted to members of the same sex, but that this attraction is not just a phase. This realization could come, anytime during their life. Some people in their teenage years, many people in their teenage years, this is where, they experiment, and they begin to learn about their sexuality and identities, and the difficulties associated with accepting these feelings and coming out. Many gay people don't identify themselves as gay until later on in life. Like how you have those 30, 40-year-olds who are married and have children, and then all of a sudden, hey, I'm gay. I don't want to be married to this woman. I don't like her, because they just denied themselves of it throughout their whole life. I think it happens gradually, though. The feelings, they often happen gradually. It's not just overnight, what up? Hey! It may not be something that you can initially put a name to, and it's not necessarily something that you need to put a name to, because we're not soup cans, so we don't need to be labeled. It can be very confusing, and as cheesy as it sounds, it will get better. An American researcher did some research to prove that homosexual orientation could be genetically transmitted to men on the X chromosome, which is the one that they get from their mothers. When the study was duplicated, it didn't produce the same results. So another little team of researchers, George Rice and George Ebers of the University of Western Ontario, shout out to my Canadians, holler! They tested the same region of the X chromosome in a larger sample of gay men, and they didn't find anything. They didn't find the same marker that the American research did. Their behavior is influenced by their family environment, their experiences, and their sense of themselves. Beliefs about sex are initially shaped by family values, and later on they may be shaped by pleasant and unpleasant experiences of sex, and also shape their choices of activities and partners. Throughout their life, a person's sense of who and what they are has a strong impact on their sexual development and experience. I don't really have feelings on this. I think people exist, is all it is. and you love who you love. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope it helped some of you. If you are going through a rough time thinking, you know, am I a freak? You're not. And feel free to contact me if you need to talk to somebody or you have any questions about anything. Not even like necessarily sexual things or, you know, gay things. So like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.
Kane is in the building.